Here's a good passage here. Our friends on RedTube and Playboy Radio would like this one. We gave the book for an inheritance to those of our servants whom we chose. And of them are some who are breaking down their own selves by suppressing their desires. And of them are some who keep to the right course, and of them are some who excel others in acts of goodness by the leave of Allah. And that indeed is a great distinction. So Islam recognizes when people are suppressing their desires and tries to work with the people so you do not suppress your desire, but you satisfy it in a godly way, as opposed to like the Puritans, you suppress it and keep it repressed. This is liberty, the desire of liberty, and the investment choices of freedom. And some of them who excel others in acts of goodness. Cross-reference U.S. Surgeon General Physical Therapy Intimacy Coaching to help who get out of suppressing their desire, and then they move on from there feeling more complete so that they do good deeds. Okay, page 5, 10.95. And they will cry for help therein. O our Lord, take us out. We will do righteous works other than those we used to do. Did we not give you a life long enough so that he who would reflect could reflect therein? Commentary, that's my problem. I spent too much time on the screen, got cancer. Now I'm not exercising enough to get better. Back to the Quran. And there came unto you a warner also. So taste ye the punishment, for wrongdoers have no helper. Yeah, well, that's what I mean. I got cancer, and I'm not recovering as quickly as I should because I'm doing all this screen work. It's about somebody 75 generations ago, but it applies to today. Verily, the God knows the secrets of the heavens and of the earth, and knows what lies hidden in the breast. I had a 6-millimeter spot on my lungs from the MRI yesterday. We don't know what it is yet. He it is who made you vice-generate in the earth, so he who disbelieves will himself suffer the course consequences of disbelief. Yeah, cross-reference, being constant in prayer, and then you start praying on the screen so much you don't have time to pray physically, and that's how my right leg got out of joint, arthritic and twisted, because the prayer position used to put a torque on it, and then I stopped putting the torque on it. Paul says, have you seen your associate God's commentary? Today I realize, the first commandment is when our Creator calls, we come. So an easy way to demonstrate thou shalt not put any graven or engraven images before the Lord thy God is to have God call, and then the person starts to go towards where God calls to, and something distracts the person, and that show how that becomes a small God, and it delays their progression towards God, and then like the cancer that was being cured gets worse and the person dies because the person let the screen distract them and they didn't do their physical exercise and swallowing exercise or whatever it is. That's what we mean when we say thou shalt put no other gods before the Lord thy God. You don't let anything interrupt your progress towards answering when God calls you to prayer. I don't know too many Arabic letters. Test. Test. No taxation without representation. Afghanistan, Boston Tea Party. So we can have two governors for each province. One who is locally elected and the other who is still appointed by the central government in Kabul. Local self-determination. A warlord who is a governor is better than a warlord who is not. Is that right? Bismillahi, test. Testing my love for our ideas and my records to and from who or why is the greatest and or the least. Test. ... Who or why can be the greatest and or the least and or everything. Cross-reference Caliph, the one who would lead if necessary. Test successfully completed. Allah Akbar.